And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
See if you say that when you're done with us here. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, then on Monday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Alex Caruso. Klay Thompson is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Robinson in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Prince, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 2. Here we go. And here's Schroeder. And Shams, a big move from Milwaukee, waiving and stretching the Damian Lillard contract and signing stretch big man Miles Turner to join Giannis.
Yeah, BA, the Bucks really are happy about this. They feel like this is a perfect pair in the front court alongside Giannis. And the Bucks, one thing we do know, BA, anything they can do to keep their superstar happy, they're going to do, they want to do, and the front office has shown time and time again that they're willing to make the big swing for Giannis.
That's what we do at 2K for Shams Charania.
I'm just following your lead, BA.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Wiggins. Outside Schroeder from behind the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Takes a step back. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wiggins. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Back to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Robinson, a screen on Porter. And here's Schroeder outside. The rebound by Turner. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Now here's Caruso. He had 16 in the win against Sacramento. And Thompson gets it to go.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Thompson's shot is off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, BA, Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
You think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
Caruso outside. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Thompson. Launches it, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Now, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Now Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. The three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. And the visitors... all time here. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Prince against Caruso. Wiggins outside. And they'll get another chance. Thompson's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Thompson with the block.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Back to Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Prince grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Charles?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Wiggins from long range. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Milwaukee in the lead. Porter looks it over. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo against Wiggins. Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And the visitors call time here. The visitors with the ball. 4-point game. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Caruso outside. Pass to Wiggins, looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Rollins. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. From downtown, it's hauled in by Robinson. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Schroeder. Here's the pick. Pass to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that's a little bit of physicality, and Caruso does a nice job holding his own.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Alex Caruso, to me, one of those guys who's a plug and play no matter what system you put him in. Work ethic, IQ, unselfish defense, willing to mix it up and be competitive everywhere on the floor.
And Caruso drops them both. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Prince. Back to Porter. Launches a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, B.A., I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like you.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now Monk. Pass to Strus. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Max Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. 3-point lead. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo inside. Green covering. Fast break. Here we go. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 38 points for him last game against Toronto.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Green with a screen on Porter. Monk for 3. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. To the paint. Antetokounmpo against Williams. And stolen by Williams. Strus the pass to Monk. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Porter. And here's Green from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, "Before I was really serious and quiet. Now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight." Back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. It's a completely new group for the Bucks. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Bucks, #1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Strus has gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Portis. Williams defending. Pass to Anthony. Back to Portis. Shot from the low post is good. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here's Monk. They set the pick. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Portis for 3. Monk grabs the miss.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Strus the pass to Monk. Back to Strus. Pass to Monk. Left side Barnes. Back to Monk for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Harris outside. Now here's Anthony. Banked it in off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks, dominating on the glass. What a quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
They've got Klay Thompson. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Schroeder in at the point. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
Now here's Caruso, and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Garnett. Anthony outside. Harris outside. Here's Garnett. Off target from three-point range. Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Wiggins outside. Caruso outside. The wide open shot is on the money.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Portis. Here's Garnett. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Up top, Schroeder. He's guarded by Anthony. Schroeder passes to Thompson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Anthony outside. Pass to Garnett. Puts it up from 12. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Oh my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look and you can't complete it.
Oh, look at Wiggins rising inside.
This guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
And Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, the list goes on.
Now here's Harris. Still without a bucket. Anthony against Schroeder. Lets it fly. Anthony misses.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, he's got it! Wiggins!
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
In his last outing, 16 points for him. Anthony misses. Antetokounmpo against Thompson. Caruso outside. Back to Wiggins. Fires the three. Anthony grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. The shot. Got it. 2 for 5 now. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Caruso. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. That shot missing. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the visitors call time here. He's checked in for Portis. Here's Schroeder. He's scoreless. Wiggins outside. Caruso, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Wiggins for three. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Anthony with it. 20 points for him last game against Toronto. Up top, Turner. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Thompson scanning the floor. Puts up a three. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Caruso. Screen by Robinson to end the drought. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. On defense, the visiting team. Trailing by 2. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo for 3. Schroeder with a rebound. Shooting only 36% during the second. Thompson outside. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Antetokounmpo outside. The dive for the ball, and they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. They get it back. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here's Schroeder. No points so far. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Here's Prince. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pounded by Wiggins. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Beasley outside. Pass to Barnes. Now Monk. Now Williams. Outside Barnes. Launches it from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's Porter outside. Williams grabs the board. Porter's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Here's the pick. Monk passes to Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The Bucks trail. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Monk looking around. Beasley outside. Takes the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Turner. Pass to Prince. Now Turner. Here's Prince. There's the three. Williams grabs the board. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Chomps with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Now here's Porter. Give him 8 points now. There's a screen by Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Shooting 41% in this game. Outside Monk. Six to shoot. Outside Barnes. Offline with a three. The Bucks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
With the 10-footer, Beasley misses. Fires from deep. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. Back to the game after this break.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established a strong foundation offensively, and they're building on that. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.